Okay, we're here the morning after the Ultraman World Championships in Kona. Tracey's legs finally started to work again, so we made our way down to the pool beside the Pacific Ocean. How did the race go as a whole for you?
The race did not go as expected, but I made my #1 goal: start, finish, start, finish, start, finish. My crew was awesome, and I did the best that I could under the conditions. I found out that I do not do well in heat. I have to come earlier next time.
How about the swim to start? Seemed pretty tough for everybody.
The swim, I think, was tough for everyone. I think it depended what line you took, and I think it was really luck of the draw, what line you were on, when you were during the race. Unfortunately, a lot of people got cut off and didn't make the finish because of the swim. I got stung by a jellyfish under my eye, which is healed, so it was pretty crazy. But I didn't see any sharks, so all is good. My paddler saw some whales and dolphins, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, people looked a little hurt when they came in, a little bit more than what they expected.
I think so. I think it beat people up, and then when we got into the bike ride, it was hot to start, and then it got pretty cold and rainy. When I started to feel good, but I think that beat a lot of other people up.
So how was the ride the first day?
The ride the first day was tough. I had a lot of back problems, which came out of nowhere, which was a bit frustrating, but my crew got me going. They pumped me up full of stuff, and come the last climb at Volcano, I actually started to feel pretty awesome, so it was good. I liked the climb.
So day 2 started out at Volcano, all downhill for the first, whatever it was, 20, 30K. Everyone was pretty bunched together, but spread out afterwards. How did that day unfold for you?
It was good. At the start, it was a little tough to find your own spot and not get hooked up with other people, but it was fun. I didn't think the descent was as fast as I thought it would be, but it made up for it later on in the Kohalas. The ride, partway through, I had some lows and got passed by some people, but then I picked back up and passed some other people near the end, and again I ended with a climb and a massively fast descent, and that was crazy good.
Yeah, you look pretty strong coming out of Waimea up that big hill, and then down into Wavi. Yeah, it looked pretty sketchy fast going down, but you look smooth going up, so obviously you had a bit of energy left at the end of the day.
It was good. I felt better. The winds weren't as bad as last year. My crew had me full of energy, which was good, and as I told my coach, I got a little dumb in the head on that final descent into Hawi, and it was crazy fast. I got well over 70 kilometers an hour, and for someone my size, it's pretty fast on a very windy, potholey road, and the finish line came before I thought it would, so that was awesome.
And then we spent the night in Hawi, and the next morning, last day of the race, started at 6 o'clock in the morning with the run. Beautiful day from what I saw, nice and clear and somewhat cool to start the day off. But that obviously changed once we got down to the coast. How'd the day start, and how did it unfold?
To be honest, it started awful, ended awful, had a good bit in the middle. I woke up, I didn't feel very good. My stomach was a bit upset, and I started out at a decent pace, but it didn't take long when my body wouldn't cool off, and I started to have some heat exhaustion effects, and my crew did a really good job cooling me off, but unfortunately it was too late for me, and I was able to pick up my pace and pick a couple people off, which was a good motivator, but a bunch of us were really hurting out there in the heat, and with 16K to go, I couldn't pick it up, and I had a massive breakdown in body and a little mentally as well. Especially when my crew kept telling me I only had 16K to go.
16K to go. We said it about 7 times over the course of 10K.
That is correct.
I mean, aside from how you felt and the pain and the good parts and all that, how was your placing was pretty much as you thought, more or less. So
yeah, I thought it would be a battle for third, and it ended up being a battle for third, and we all did what we could do. Some pretty amazing people. Am I happy with it? Yeah, I'm happy overall. All right.
Okay, good to hear. We'll talk to you again in a little bit.